Hello, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If? Or, no, not What If. This is Custom Card Reviews. So in this Custom Card Reviews, I will go over the, the Pirate Duelist. I know that some of you might know that there's a YouTuber called Undergrounds and all that stuff. But before we get into the explaining part, let me say, so it's called, first of all, huge shout outs to Underground on Yu-Gi-Oh! Go check them out. They're pretty cool people. And, yeah. So, and plus, now let's begin with this. So, let me explain this archetype. So, there's cards that are called treasure cards in, so basically, Yu-Gi-Oh! Not trap cards. Treasure cards. So, yeah, like this one, man-eating treasure chest, treasure, stuff like that. So, it helps implement some of the newer treasure chest things into it. So, I forgot to add one most important thing is this stuff right here. So, my nose itches because So, let's add it to here. Now, let's start with the man of the hour, captain of the sea, Luffy D. Monkey. He's a Earth level 7 warrior effect monster. This card's name is always treated as a pirate duelist monster on the field or graveyard. If you control a treasure card earn on the field, then you can normal summon this card to your field without a tribute. If this card is summoned, you can add one treasure spell card from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, you can discard one treasure card from your hand to name to increase this card's earns his attack points by 500 until the end of this turn, or until the end of the turn. This card can attack your opponent's life points directly, and if this card is sent to the graveyard or battle zone, quick effect, you can shuffle this card into the deck and add one treasure card from your graveyard or battle zone to your hand. So basically, because, so then we got Navigator of the Seas, Nami the Navigator. She's a Earth level 4 warrior effect monster. they all have this like this card's name is always treated as a pirate duelist monster on the field, home, all or a graveyard. So when this card is normal or special summoned, if you control or no, so hold on. Sorry, I was looking at the bottom. If this card is normal summon or special summon, you can and you can draw one card for each treasure card you control. If you control a 2 or more treasure cards, earns, 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 you can negate the activation of a spell card / trap card your opponent controls once per turn. And you can only use this effect for once per turns. So then we got, So in Navigator, we got Swordsman of the Seas, he's Zorro. I still call it Zorro because I know you could see it on the screen. This card's name is always treated as a pirate duelist monster on the field or graveyard. When this card is normal summon or special summon, you can select one treasure monster or spell or / trap card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. And once per turn, you can direct one monster type, warrior, speller, etc. until the end of your opponent's next turn. This card gains 500 attack for each monster of that type your opponent controls. So, you could basically makes it so that you can gain 500 attack for each, say, warrior monsters, spells, casters, or anything. And if this card destroys the opponent's monster by battle, you can send one treasured card from your hand to the graveyard to draw one card turn. So then, it has support cards and, So then we got Sniper of the Seas, Usopp. And when this card is normal summon or special summon, you can add one treasure spell / trap card from your deck to your hand. And sorry, Cassie. I'm just playing footsies. Okay? With my dog. So, And once per turn, you can pay 500 life points to increase this card's attack by 600. Until the end of this turn, if this card is destroyed by battle, you can draw one card. So then we got so most of these combos are pretty strong. They're not strong and all that stuff, and So now we're on to the one that searcher. So basically the searches out the duelist, like pirate duelist. So if this card is normal summon, you can target one pirate duelist monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. If you control a pirate duelist monster, you can tribute this card to gain 1,000 attack or life points. And if this card is sent to the grave, you can return one treasure card from your graveyard to your hand. You can only use its effects for once per turn. And now we're on to Fire Fist Ace, or should I say, Flame of the Seas Ace. He's a fire. He's level 4 warrior effect monster. Where I know that he died in the anime and manga, but he still lives as a Yu-Gi-Oh card. So he is still treated as a pirate duelist. If this card is normal summon, you can select one treasure monster from your deck or graveyard and add it to your hand, so this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls. And during each of your battle phases, if this card inflicts damage... Hold on, let me make sure. So, during each of your battle phases, if this card inflicts damage to your opponent's life points, you can target one monster from your opponent's deck to be sent to the graveyard, or to the banish zone. It makes this card gain 800 attack and defense. If this card is sent to the grave, quick effect, you can special summon one Captain of the Seas Luffy, the monkey, from your deck or hand to your field in attack mode. But during this turn, the special summon monster cannot declare an attack until the end phase. And also, its attack points become double. So basically, like, where in the... Here, let me show you what I mean. So that last effect, like he special summons... Oh, wait. That was dumb. Saddest moments, and where is it? Where is it? So when, like, if like, say, if Ace dies, then the basically Luffy gets special summoned, and but he's neutral until the end of the battle. So it basically means that he's a combo extender. Like, if he dies, then summons him, but his attack points become double. So basically, what it means is, what I mean... Where did it go? Oh, right here. So, yeah. So he basically, it says... So imagine Luffy's attack points go from 28... I'll just say that, because I can't count that high. So, 2,800 to, like, times 2. So basically, let me get my calculator real quick. So it's... So 2,800 times 2 makes it 56 and 5 1,600 attack on the field. So, yeah. So then and then now there's a support card for Zoro, like Zoro's is training, where you can target one pirate duelist monster you control. It gains 300 attack until the end of the turn. But if that monster is Swordsman of the Seas Zoro, it can attack twice during the battle phase. So basically, yeah. And then we got 3 sword style. So it's a treasure 3 sword style. If a pirate duelist monster or monsters you control declare an attack, you can activate this card in an instant. That monster or monsters can make a second attack. So basically, it can attack twice during this battle phase. If one of those monsters is Swordsman of the Seas Zoro, it gains 800 attack points for during the rest of the duel, or during that turn. If your opponent declares an attack or activates a card effect that will destroy cards on the field, well, this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, negate it, and then destroy it to the graveyard. If you do, then make this turn automatically ends. Also, you can draw 2 cards from the top of your deck. So basically, it refills your hand up. And there is yeah. So yeah, these cards would be, if they were printed into a real card game, they would be like, the treasure cards would be much more useful. Because currently, to my mind, there is only Yu-Gi-Oh! We can even treasure. There's so like Treasure Panda, or like the treasure card, stuff like that would be like, for me, would probably be like would do great with like cards that are for modern day, because there's like some of them have a word treasure in their name, and you could just search out treasure cards like every 20 seconds. Like you could search out XYZ treasure. If it was, I need to look that up. If it was for, you can draw 1 card for each face-up XYZ monster on the field. So, But if I did a retrain on it, it would be called the pirate or treasure, like pirates duelist's treasure, or treasure of the pirates thing. So yeah. If you guys want me to do another archetype, and who knows, I might do a cooperation with them. Who knows? Owns the, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So let me explain which one does which. So, Captain of the Seas can basically do, like, search out, like, basically treasure. Because influence of him becoming a pirate one at the beginning is that he can, yeah, so basically he discards like a treasure card and he summons, so he gains like a lot of attack points. Navigator searches out like basically, or you can draw cards, and yeah, and then Zoro is basically a powerhouse if you, yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, and plus with his training and the three sword style would be, yeah, stronger than, and plus then there's Fire Fist Ace, he's one, where he's also a support monster. Like if he dies, then he could summon the captain of the, yeah, because in anime, the basically Luffy's and Ace are like sworn brothers. So they're like basically like they basically have like combined into one like forms a pack, so that but they can have different ideas of becoming pirates, but they still love each other as brothers. So yeah. So, and I'm thinking about making a new support card, like what I did with Zoro, but it will be for a Delpher thing. So have a good night or day, depends on the time zones, and see you guys in for tomorrow. But if you see me on someone else's channel, or name, go over there and say hi to them, okay? So, peace out.